In a time shrouded by darkness, a beacon of light emerged, a young woman, a queen named Esther. Her story, steeped in faith and obedience, is one that continues to inspire and resonate with many, even in this modern era. The tale of Queen Esther begins in the heart of Persia, in the city of Susa, where a powerful king named Ahasuerus reigned. His queen, Vashti, was dethroned for her disobedience, and so began the search for a new queen. Among the many beautiful maidens presented to the king, it was Esther, an ordinary Jewish girl, who caught his eye and won his heart. Esther, however, had a secret. She was a Jew, living in a time and place where her people were not favored. At the advice of her cousin Mordecai, she kept her identity hidden. This was the first test of her obedience. As Esther stepped into her role as queen, a sinister plot was brewing in the palace. Haman, the king's advisor, harbored a deep-seated hatred for Mordecai, who refused to bow to him. This anger extended to all Jews, and Haman hatched a plan to annihilate them. The news of this impending doom reached Esther through Mordecai. He urged her to use her position to save their people. Esther was torn. Approaching the king unbidden could result in her death. But she chose to obey Mordecai, and more importantly, to have faith in God. 3 days and nights she fasted and prayed, preparing herself to face the king. Her faith was her shield, her obedience her weapon. Then she took the courageous step. She approached the king, risking her life, but God was with her. King Ahasuerus extended his golden scepter, sparing her life. In the subsequent days, she artfully revealed Haman's plot and pleaded for the lives of her people. Haman's plot was thwarted, and he was hanged on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai. The Jews were saved, and they celebrated their victory in a festival that came to be known as Purim. The story of Queen Esther is a poignant reminder of the power of obedience and faith. Even when faced with the threat of death, she chose to obey her cousin and to trust in God. Her courage and faith did not just save her life, but the lives of an entire people. Her story teaches us that faith is not just about believing in God, but also about following His guidance. Even when the path seems treacherous, it is about trusting in His plans, even when they seem impossible. And it is about obedience, following His commands, even when they seem daunting. In the face of adversity, Queen Esther chose faith and obedience. She chose to trust in a power greater than herself. And in doing so, she changed the course of history. Her story is a testament to the fact that when we walk in obedience and faith, we can overcome even the greatest of challenges. So as we journey through our own lives, may we, like Queen Esther, choose faith over fear, obedience over rebellion. And may we too, in our own ways, shine as beacons of light in times of darkness.